delicious. It's always like Claire. What are these things? Soft-filled airhead bites. They have some sort of like cream in the middle or something like that. So these look fire. I'm very excited for this one. Guys, as always, if you like the videos, comment, like, subscribe, please. Add me on TikTok. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can go live. So TikTok in the description. And let's get started. We'll start with my favorite flavor always and forever, orange. Always wonder why it doesn't focus quite that well. Sugary as heck, check. That's good though. It has that like cream in the middle there. I think that's about as close as I can get before it gets all blurry. Yeah, covered in sugar, cream in the middle. So guys, what's up with you guys? What's going on? I'll tell you what's up with me. Not much. So, it's been an eventful couple weeks. Oh, these are addicting, guys. So, just a lot of stuff with the house. We have a friend staying with us, so just some preparations and stuff like that. A lot of cleaning, a lot of things like that. So, but as far as me being off for 2 weeks, guys, I really wanted to get a lot of videos out in December. And then I think after the holidays, I was like, okay, I gotta focus on some other stuff. But 2 weeks without a video, unacceptable. So I'm back and try to finish the month here off strong. We're about halfway through. So I'm definitely a little bit red. I went to the gym this morning, and for whatever reason, after the gym sometimes I get like really flush, and it just kind of sticks with me all day. I don't know why. Maybe I'm dehydrated, and these are not going to help. So but I thought we could talk a little bit about football, just because that has been all I've been focused on for the last couple days. So we had some big games, and I won't talk all football for anyone who doesn't care about football. I don't want to bore you guys. Hopefully for now the sounds will suffice. Look, we got a double doozy here. It's like through my eyes. Oh, I'm a Martian. Looks good, huh? Very good. Very sugary. So, let's see. Saturday, we had the Cleveland Browns against the Houston Texans in Houston. And then the night game was the Miami Dolphins against the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City, where, I don't know if you guys were following, but the weather in Kansas City was like -8 degrees with a wind chill of like -28. So they kept talking about it before the game and like during the game, but they showed some of the sideline reporters during the game. They would talk about stuff, and these poor people, man, they a side note, thank you guys for 10,000 subscribers. I don't know if I even mentioned that in a previous video, but guys, I'm so grateful. It's such an awesome accomplishment, and thank you so much for like watching and liking and subscribing. You know, every time you guys like or comment or subscribe, it helps the algorithm, and it helps me get more views, and in turn, you know, promotes me more, and it allows you guys to find me. So I hope you guys enjoy the videos, and I'm always working to try to make the videos better and better. So I've been getting a lot of recommendations for ASMR, like eating videos, from a lot of like newer ASMR people, and they're so good. I mean, there's some really, really good ASMR newbies out there, and it's really cool to see. And some of these people have like 50 subscribers, a couple hundred subscribers, and they'll get maybe a few hundred views, and I'm like, dude, these people need more views. They deserve it. So I don't have any names at the moment, but there are some. I'm not even sure. There must be a way to like filter, because when I search for videos, I've said in the past that I think all ASMR videos are great, but I actually tend to like the ones that are a little bit more like mom and pa, like lower production value. The sound has to be good, but some of these artists, like these ones that have like millions of subscribers, I mean, they're amazing, but for whatever reason, in my opinion, when they're like really professional, it like doesn't do it for me. I don't know. Can't explain it. So, but always just working on my craft every day. But back to football. So, the Houston Texans kicked the Browns' butt. It was close for a bit, and it was a good story because Joe Flacco, the quarterback for the Browns, basically came out of retirement, or I mean, not really retirement, but he wasn't on a team, and he got a phone call because the Browns had a ton of injuries at quarterback, so he came in and played. He was playing really good, got the Browns to the playoffs, and they were just no match for Houston. Houston and CJ Stroud, their quarterback, they looked really good. I haven't watched Houston play really all year because they don't have too many games on like prime time, but they looked really good. Stroud was making some really good throws, and Joe Flacco had a couple really bad interceptions. He had 2 pick sixes, and for anyone who doesn't know what a pick six is, so in the NFL, a pick is the same as an interception. It's just a slang term for it. An interception is where a quarterback throws it, and he's trying to throw it to his own team, but he accidentally throws it to the other team. So then the other team gets to keep the ball. So that's an interception. Another word for interception is a pick. And a pick six is when you throw an interception, the other team, catches it, and then they run it all the way back for a touchdown. So the 6 refers to the 6 points that you get for scoring a touchdown. A little football lesson. I'm always trying to explain things to my wife in football, and she understands a good portion, but there's things that she'll ask, And it sounds so simple in my head because I know football really well. But sometimes trying to explain it, for whatever reason, is not easy. Like, I think I've said it before, but like explaining downs to somebody for some reason is not as easy as you think it would be. So, maybe I'll have to do a football rules explanation video. I guess if you guys have any questions about football, so feel free to, ask me football related questions. I'm a nut, guys, for football. I mean, I watch like every game. Of course, none more important than my 49ers, which we are playing the Packers on Saturday. I am so freaking excited. I can't wait. This is the first time the Niners have had the 1 seed, so they have a home game. They get to play the Packers in San Francisco. It's going to be awesome. And the Packers look good, so I'll get to that. But, so yeah, the Texans beat the Browns. And then the night game was the Kansas City Chiefs against the Miami Dolphins. And it was in Kansas City, which, like I was saying, was like negative 10 degrees. The wind chill was like negative 30, which is absurd. I just can't wrap my head around that cold. I mean, I've been in 20-degree weather. I think that's the coldest I've ever been in. That was in Michigan. Like central Michigan. In like November. I was freezing. I've also been to Philadelphia. In like the winter, not winter time, but the pre-winter time. And it was like 15 degrees, so that. But the idea of like 0, negative 5, negative 10. Man. God bless you if you have to go through that every year. Man, that's horrible. So, yeah, so the Chiefs destroyed the Dolphins. The Chiefs were more like well-equipped to win that game. They're used to the colder weather. The Dolphins looked like they didn't know how to play in cold weather. Tua Tagovailoa, the quarterback for the Dolphins, I mean, just couldn't even throw the ball. He had one like kind of nice play where they scored a touchdown. He threw a long pass to Tyreek Hill, but the throw wasn't very good. And Tyreek Hill made a great play. But yeah, basically, I mean, for most of the game, the Dolphins couldn't do anything on offense. They couldn't score at all. So, it's a shame, because I like the Dolphins. But yeah, they got their butts kicked. They're just not ready for that stage. And there's a lot of questions right now about, if Tua is the quarterback of the future for them. I don't think he is, personally. I think they should move on from him. I like the kid, and he's been through a lot. But I don't think he's the guy. But I hope he proves me wrong next year. So, on to yesterday. We had two games in the NFC. So we had the Green Bay Packers at the Dallas Cowboys, which is by far the biggest surprise so far of the postseason. The Cowboys got destroyed, and the Cowboys they had a better record. They were playing at home. The Cowboys were expected to win this game, like by a lot. And they got destroyed. The final score was like 48-32, which honestly is closer. It sounds closer than the game actually was, because the Cowboys scored a couple like meaningless touchdowns at the end. like, it was a butt kicking. So the Cowboys have a lot of questions they need to answer about their team. So yeah, the Packers moved on, and they play the 49ers on Saturday. And then the night game was a really good game. It was the LA Rams against the Detroit Lions in Detroit, and it was very close. The Lions ended up winning. I think it was 24-23. That was a good game. I think a lot of people expected the Rams to win because they have more experience in the playoffs, because they won a Super Bowl a couple years ago. So a lot of times that playoff experience is really important. But the Lions won. Good for them. It was their first playoff win in 32 years. That's insane. We got another double doozy here. Guys, there's just like sugar everywhere. So, I'm sorry if I'm boring you guys. I can talk football all day. So then today we have 2 more games. Yeah. As of filming, it's about 3 p.m. Eastern. In an hour, I think it's at 4, the Bills play the Steelers. That game was supposed to be on Saturday, but got rescheduled because there are like massive storms in Buffalo. And apparently it's still really bad, so I don't know. That game's going to be crazy. I mean, it's been a crazy playoff so far with so many upsets, so I wouldn't put anything past, anyone, but if you had to bet money, I would say put it on the Bills, because the Bills are such a better team than the Steelers, and the Steelers don't really have a quarterback. If the Bills lose, that'll be the upset of the year so far. And then the game I can't wait to watch tonight at 8 Eastern is the Philadelphia Eagles against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that game is in Tampa. Philadelphia was one of the best teams in the league for most of the year. And then their last 5 or 6 games, they were just terrible. They lost 5 out of 6 of those games. And they have an injury. Their star wide receiver's hurt, A.J. Brown. He's missing the game. Jalen Hurts, their quarterback, hurt his finger. So I don't think he's going to be throwing it 100%. I really think Tampa's going to win that game. A few weeks ago, I would have said, no way, Philly destroys them. But Tampa's hot. And I think they'll beat the Eagles. So I think the NFC Championship will be the 49ers against the Packers. And it'll be the Lions against the Buccaneers. And then for the AFC, I believe it's going to be Chiefs-Bills. Excuse me. And Texans against the Ravens. So it should be good. I can't wait. Can't wait for this weekend. So yeah, that's what I've been watching. As far as non-football related stuff, I don't have much to say. my mind, and I blurted it out. And then I'm like, alright, well, I'm done talking about that. I have like 5 minutes left on the video. So, and guys, these are so sugary that like, I mean, I'm in my 30s, like it's hard to eat a ton of candy and not feel sick after. That's why it blows my mind, some of these people that like do these mukbangs where they eat so much candy and so much chocolate. Like the thumbnail will just be like a ton of candy laid out. And I used to be able to eat like that. I feel like now that I hit like 30, it's just, man, it's tough. Especially these like sugary treats. There's just so much sugar. Because you think about it, like the whole thing is made of sugar. The cream, the outer, whatever. And then it has like sugar sprinkled on it. It's just so much sugar. And yeah, 12 pieces is 100 calories. But I know you guys love the gummy candy videos. They are by far like my most viewed videos. So that tells me that you guys want to see more of them. So I'm going to work more of those into the rotation. And of course, guys, let me know what you want to see. I know I've talked about doing the top-down video. I'm still trying to just figure out exactly the way I want to do that. I have my ring light, which is like a stand-up ring light. And I can bend the top part down. So I'm thinking I'm going to try that, but I'm just trying to figure out all the logistics of that. If it's not possible, I might have to get like another, I think they have special stands that allow you to do that. But I do have the card video on tap. I may do that next. For today though, I wanted to get a video out, and I know the gummy candy videos are very popular. So I at least wanted to get just another video in the rotation. Because life is great. Enjoying every minute of it. If I've learned anything, it's that sometimes, times are tough. Everyone goes through tough times. Whether it's money or relationship stuff, or stuff with the place you live, or the things you have, or whatever. But guys, it'll pass. If you're going through something tough, it's gonna pass. It always does. It doesn't always seem like it's gonna get better, but believe it or not, sometimes a tough situation leads to something that was even better than before. So I just, I urge you guys, if you can, I know it's tough, but keep thinking positively even when situations are tough, and just know that like there is another side, and you'll get over the hump and you're gonna come out stronger. The Love Live ASMR motivational speech of the day. So yeah, guys, as always, I do miss you guys a lot. I hope you enjoy the videos. I'm gonna sign off here in a second, but I've enjoyed this year. It's been it's crazy to be in 2024 now. 2023 was an awesome year. A lot of great things happened. And, I just hope, pray, and, all that for a great 2024. I hope the same for all you guys. So, with that being said, I'm going to call it a day. But I expect to see some more videos very soon. And I really appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Add me on TikTok. And looking forward to another get together very soon. So you guys take care.